this section, I already have my weapon. Yes, I cheated souls, whatever. For this, I like to walk into the corner and kill him. You can parry him if you want to. You can also block him, riposte him. You can do a lot of things. However you like to kill him, I just like to use a halberd, just in general. And then I like to walk into the left and attack the wall. Because I can hit the wall and it like recoils, finishes the animation fast, and if I do it right, it'll kill him. Now, a lot of people have problems with this section. What I like to do is I like to use a bow, get some arrows. He can't hit me, but I can hit him. You're not going to be doing as much damage as I am because you probably didn't dupe items. But you can kill him. Now, he empowered these guys, but he doesn't respawn. So if you want to not fight these guys who are empowered, either you can quit out, come back in, they won't have their buff. Or you can bone out, come back in, and they won't have their buff. Or what I like to do is I like to, one, miss, apparently, kill that guy by hitting through the wall, then I like to walk into the corner. As I walk into the corner, there's going to be enemies that have to pivot to recover their attack animation. And if you notice, they have a hitbox as they're dying. And that means if they leap, the ones behind them leap, well, they get caught on the hitbox of the ones behind him. Easy soul if you want to pick this up. And if you want to free Lotric, you don't have to free Lotric. He'll free himself once you kill the gargoyles. But what's easy is if you, one, use the elevation to your advantage. If you have a weapon that goes from up to down, like a halberd, it's easy to kill him. If you have a sword, just, once again, slash at the lower elevation, so you're hitting his feet. You like that technique, One Human? I'm glad you like it. It makes that area really easy, the archway. They hit the wall, they bounce off the wall, they can't hit you. They can if you get really unlucky, but 9 times out of 10, they won't hit you. So for this fight, I like to start out either in the middle, so he does an overhead attack or a lunge, more often than not. Not always, but more often than not, he will do an over the head, slam down, or a thrust. If I start out on the side, more often than not, he does a thrust or a swipe, or he flies up and does the swoop with his weapon, or he flies up and forward lunge with his tail attack. Easy enough, right? Skip the animation. He's going to do the overhead, so we just walk to the side. He's going to bounce back, that's fine. He's going to do the swipe. Or no, he's going to do the overhead. That's fine. He's going to do the lunge. Roll to the side. He's going to do the lunge. See, sometimes if you walk to the side, somehow his hitbox will actually still get you. But if he's doing the overhead attack, you can just walk to the side. But when in doubt, roll towards the boss, not away from the boss. If you roll away from the boss, you're still able to get hit. There's the 3 attack. There's also a 2 swipe. Roll to the side. Roll forward and to the side. Walk away because I'm close enough. I'm trying to bait out as many of attacks that I know. Roll towards him and to the side. He'll do a shield bash. You can block it. He'll do a lot of stamina damage. You can also use the elevation difference to your advantage. He'll do the fly up and swoosh and land. He'll do the thrust. He has a tail attack if you stand behind him. I'll try to bait that out. Know that even though he starts his attack missing you, he can still pivot through the until the apex of the attack. Once he's in the apex of his attack, he's locked in. But before that, he can pivot a little bit. Other things in the game can pivot more. But, oh come on. Let's start doing a little bit other attacks. Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. If you get hit by one, that's fine. You'll just roll the second one. Or third. Alright, I'm behind you. There we go. Roll towards him. Not away from him. Towards him. Towards him. Towards him. It. Sorry. Do the tail attack, you punk. Because if I hit him, I duped my levels. I'm strong enough that if I hit him once, the other one's going to respawn or spawn. A good way to fight this guy is to hit him and then hit his tail. Well, the tail will fall off. Another time, I'll demonstrate. Actually, no, I'll just talk about it. If the other guy's alive, well, the second one goes into this phase. The first gargoyle, the one that's dead now, will actually be able to fly up and do like a strafing run. He will fly up and breathe fire in a line and then land. Or he can still do the tail attack, he can still do his other movesets. He just gets a new attack, 2 new attacks. One, breathing the fire in a cone like this, sweeping side to side. Or 2, he will fly up and breathe. This one, his wings are broken, so he can't do that. Yeah. Bosses in this game like to punish you being away from them. Hey, Frank. Peepo finger indeed. This guy has a shield bash, but he doesn't have a shield, so it does a little bit less stamina damage. For the most part, this guy just likes to do that attack. Which is boring. If you find him doing that attack, just walk to the side and hit him in the back. Oops. He doesn't have a tail, but one time I did actually see him try to do a tail whip, even though he doesn't have a tail. And in Anor Londo, there's these guys as well. The Anor Londo ones, if you chop off the tail but they're still alive, they will try to do a tail whip. Now, if they try to do a tail whip, and they hit you with the stub, it will still do damage. Not as much damage, but it will still do damage if they hit you in the tail with the stub. Another boss that does that is Calamite and Gaping Dragon. If they lose their tail, they can still hit you with a tail stub when they try to do a tail swipe. That should be enough for now.